those of you who are waiting for money for whatever reason, maybe you did a manifestation spell, a candle magic spell, or maybe you applied for a loan and you're wondering if you're going to get approved. Maybe it's a scholarship. Maybe it's a home owner's loan, I just heard, or something to do with a home. Um, there's also this energy of food. So maybe it's food stamps or something foods, food related as well. But basically, if you're waiting for money and you're wondering if the money's going to come, if you're going to get that raise, if that, I just heard new job offer as well, so I'll expand it to that. And this is your reading. So we're going to have 4 piles. So I need to get another set of cards because I just heard it's going to be 4 piles. Okay. 4 piles for you to choose from. Getting another story dice to go with that pile. All right. So pile number 1. No. 1. Yes. Pile number 1. I don't know. I always set it up, right, in a certain way. And then when I go live, they're like, nope, we want it this way. So 2, 4, 3. All right. This is what we're going to be doing. 2, 4, 3, 1. All right. So let me go ahead and get an overall energy for each pile to help you decide if that's the pile for you. Also look at a tarot deck. If the tarot deck resonates with deck resonate with you in any way, I want you to pick that pile. And if the story dice is what vibes with you, go ahead and pick that pile. You may also want to watch a few minutes of each pile to see if that situation is what is connected to you, and then you could do it that way. Okay, there is no wrong way on how to do a pickup pal. It's more to do with what works for you. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and pick an overall energy for each pal. We have pile number 1, Shinin, the Queen of Wands. And then with the Queen of Wands, we're using the Kids Tarot deck. This might resonate with you. This pile picking up application. So if it's an application that you applied for, this might be your pile. And we also have the astral dice, so you might be into astrology. Picking up Mercury energy as well. So this could be about communication of some sort. You're waiting for something in the mail or something to get approved. Is the energy that I'm picking up for you, pile number 1. All right. Pile number 2. We have the we have 2 cards. 9 of Pentacles and the Star. Already I'm picking up job or also content creator. Maybe you're wondering when you're going to be successful in content creating. Maybe you'll be interested in when you're going to get that promotion, that new job. This is the Fairy Magical Creatures Tarot deck. I'm spacing out because I'm already getting a lot of downloads for you guys. This is also, this is heavy work related energy, but I'm also picking up a little bit of home life as well. Maybe work is affecting your home. That's pile number 2. And this is your story dice, the Bumblebee. It says switch it to the Bumblebee. All right. Pile number 3, we have the Stranger Things Tarot deck. Pile number 3, you're going to be a little different. You're going to get an energy card directly from this deck. I do what they say. All right, we have the Chariot. Is your overall energy. Something coming towards you, also car related. might be in play. Try to get your car situated. Might be in play. Car loan could be an issue as well. But also, I'm also seeing traveling and going somewhere. We also have the bag, so maybe you're trying to get that money bag. All right, and then we have pile number 4. Pile number 4 lately has been more of my witchy vibe, my psychic vibe, my tarot reader vibe. So that might resonate with you. Also, YouTube tarot reader, YouTube psychic. Okay, so we have for you, we have the Queen of Cups, pile number 4. Not necessarily, by the way. If you're like, I'm not a tarot reader, you don't have to be, but it's highly intuitive. Pretty much is what I'm letting you know. Queen of Cups is your pal. The deck is the Light Seer deck. You want me to brush this off? This is a cinnamon, mini cinnamon broom stick, by the way. Those who are interested. Light Seer Tarot deck. This is the overall financial energy coming through. So it's not so much one particular topic, but life in general. Also, I'm feeling like I was just about to say that you might be going through a lot of financial issues, and you're wondering when would that stop. And we have the letter O and J, and flip to the bottom is O again. I was like, I'm picking up the bottom card as well, but it's O. Sorry about that. Did not mean to hit the tripod. All right, so I'm going to clear off this deck, make room to my side table so I can add these cards over here so I do not screw up in the order that they're supposed to be in. I've done that before. If you watch my readings, you'll see me do that where I'm like pile number 3 and it's really pile number 2. So I'm doing my best not to get into that sticky situation. Alrighty. Pile number 1. This is your deck. You're the type of person who's into astrology, watch a lot of TikTok or YouTube shorts videos or Instagram videos when it comes to zodiac signs. I'm also hearing that song from Sam Smith, Candy Shop. Na 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 candy shop. Something unholy, holy, holy, oh. You've been doing something unholy. Pile number 1. With your finances, it feels like you kind of got yourself in a little pickle. Maybe spending too much, giving away too much. There's a secret. There's a secret with your money. I'm looking at the moon. Let's get into it. I just heard like, shh, don't tell nobody. What is the secret? I don't feel like you're not, oh, okay. So you're not telling people about how dire your financial situation is. So you're going to outside sources, like applying for a loan or applying for rental assistance or mortgage loan assistance. You're going through outside means to help rectify the situation on your own terms. And Earth Goddess, this was in the deck by mistake, but I always like to look at those cards because I don't feel like there's mistakes when it comes to things like this. Yeah, what I was saying. So yeah, this feels like I was mentioning when I was first sorting the pile. This feels like I applied for a loan, or I'm doing a manifestation spell, and I want to know, is it coming towards me? So it's outside forces that you're trying to find out. Is that working? Pretty much. All right. So pile number 1. Let's see what we got for you. I'm looking at this knight. This word knight. I'm gonna put it here, see if that means anything in the future of this reading. All right, Queen of Swords, 4 of Wands, You're like, I could do this. I could get it together and I could fix things and my family will never know. You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, pile one. Judgment. And you're blaming yourself a lot for this situation. It could very well be just the economy that you're beating yourself over that. There's a lot of inflation going on and we're spending money more than we intend to because for instance what I used to $50 in the grocery store is not the same $50, you know and if you're trying to be on a budget and you're not aware of it, then you're telling yourself, why am I spending so much money at the grocery store without making the connection that everything's nearly twice as much as it used to be. Basically, what I'm trying to say is don't beat yourself up so much about it. Yeah, you could have spent money better, but there's other factors in play as well. I'm also picking for up. There's the energy of foul play. I feel like somebody is actively trying to bring you down. I tell people spell work is not necessarily spell work. It could be someone who's actively thinking about ill intent towards you or praying very strongly for your downfall. So don't think of it as like, no, nobody's doing spell work on me because their intent and their thoughts could be strong enough where they create this energy, this barrier around your money. And it feels like somebody does not want you to succeed. Like they want to prove a point. How one needs me, they can't do anything without me. They want to prove some kind of point like that. And it's created like I'm looking at this circle around here. And four of wands tends to represent like home life or a successful connection. And it's like there's a circle around here and it feels like it's a barrier keeping things from coming towards you. It's also protecting you in a way as well. So thank your spiritual team for that, for protecting you from whatever this energy is. So there's multitude of things that are stopping you, that has created a situation that's stopping you from succeeding, so to speak, right? So yeah, it could be partly your spending habits. I see that. I'm also seeing the economy sucks right now, but I'm also seeing like this like almost vindictive energy where someone is trying to prove that you need them. Eight of Cups. You have a lot of options for you. Pile one, Three of Cups. There's three in particular. So there's a lot of options for you. There's three in particular that's gonna work for you to help you get over this hurdle. Prayer or spell work. Whatever floats your boat. But if you're into candle magic or manifestation or affirmations or prayer or magic, plain old magic, then this is for you. I'm also seeing a kitchen witch. You might be a kitchen witch. You might think about doing that. Herbs is a good one. And also asking your guardians to protect you and bring you the aid that you need as well. Pile number one, and then the final card is these two: the Four of Swords and the Strength card. You're stressed out about it. The more you're stressed out about it, the more the energy becomes stressful. Like you're manifesting the stress. I gotta put it. Of course, you're worried about it. Of course, you're stressed out about it. You're like, when will this application happen? When will this money that I'm praying for, I'm manifesting will happen, and you just don't see it happening. So of course, that creates this stressful time in your life, and that builds on top of each other. And the more you stress and the more anxiety that you have, the more things build up. You need to do your best to let that go and walk in faith continue working on it. Don't just not do anything, but just know that things will work in your favor. Pile one. All right, moving on to pile number two. They want me to, pile one, if you're still here, they want me to read this to you. She waited a really long time to be saved until one day she decided to save herself. It was a very good day. On your own terms, the number 35 might be important to you or ring with you. The number 3 might be your life path number. The number 5 might be your life path number, or 3 in general, because we had the 3 of cups in the deck as well. So 3 might be something important to you, like maybe your lucky number. It has to do with your birthday and so forth. But moving on to pile number 2. Basically, what I'm getting is you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, pile 2, and you're like, when is it my turn? When is my time to shine? Is this the pile that I was talking about? Is the work related pile? I think so. Yeah, I was. It was because I was talking about you might be a content creator as well. When will it be your time to shine? Well, based on these two energy cards, the Star and the Nine of Pentacles, that's a good thing. Sooner than later, that's for sure. What were you guys? You were the busy bee? I think you guys were the busy bee. I hope that's right. Yeah. All right. Pile number 2. When will you get this money? When will you time to shine? Yeah, this is a strong, it's either work related, content created, creation related, creative type of vibe energy for sure. When you're wondering, when is it going to be my turn? When am I going to get that raise? When am I going to get that promotion? When am I going to get monetized? When is my store going to start making sales? When is that merch gonna bring me money? The more you put out, if you're a content creator, the more you put out, the more you will receive. If it's shadow message, if it's a slow progress right now where you're not getting a lot of views or not getting a lot of subscribers, keep it up. I'm seeing 6 months for you where you're gonna see a shift happen. I don't want to say a big shift, but I will say it's gonna be the momentum will pick up in 6 months for you. If this is job related, kind of similar, where you just keep your nose to the ground, keep grinding, don't worry about everybody else. And 6 months, actually more 6 to 8 months, just a bigger window for you, is things are going to change. It could be you get put into a different department. It could be you get a different job. It could be any multitude of things, but things are going to shift job wise for you and within the next 6 to 8 months. And if you're like, that's too long, well, you really want it, you know? All right, Ace of Cups. If I didn't say it earlier, Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups. If you're wondering if anybody's taking this from me, like is there some kind of outside energy or spell or magic work that's in play, the answer is no, it's not. It's just a matter of timing. Seven of Cups. You have options as well. I mentioned this to pal one, but for different reasons. For you're very resourceful, and if this job doesn't work, the next job will. If the way you're making content now doesn't work, the evolution that you will go through will just keep at it. Like they're insistent on me telling you to keep at it. Don't give up. Don't stress about it. Don't bog yourself down in the what you should do. So if you are a content creator and you watch a lot of videos about how you could be successful at YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or Snap, whatever, and then you start to feed into those ideas, it's going to take away what is actually working for you. So you should very much just stick to what you know, stick to what you're doing, slowly build up that community. If this is work related, they're saying look for other ways to expand your talents. um, don't just say I'm good at this. Get the certification to show that you're good at this job. Doesn't necessarily have to be a degree. For instance, if you're an office worker, you're in admin, get the Microsoft certification to show that you're, you know, certified in Microsoft. If you're a medical assistant, get the official medical assistant administration certification. If you're in IT, you're good at it, but you're not certified, get the Google certification. It's like there's something, prove to them it's not just your talent, but there's some kind of paper that you could have as part of your resume, your CV, to show that you're good at what you do. Because it feels like you might be in the type of environment that needs more than just your the output that you put out. Which, to be frankly with you, I agree with you. It should be more about what you could do more so than what's on your resume. But the world doesn't work that way always, right? So, King of Wands, you're someone has their eyes on you that wants to mentor you. This is telling me that it's not going to work out. Like it's not a good mentorship for you. It's kind of scuzzy. Like she's taking a bath in the water in the river, and he's looking, but he's not looking. You know, it's a weird energy. Um, be careful. Not everybody that's out to help you is out to help you. They're really out to help themselves. They might be on a path to try to get you, to deter you from your goal. Strength card came out for you as well. Persever- Perseverance is important for you. Also, they heavy look for other ways to do things. So don't just stick to one way of doing things, because we have, again, going back to the Seven of Cups. There's, yes, you could do this in a certain way, but there's other ways that could work, and you need to find what works for you, not what other people tells you works, but what works for you. Because if you once you find what works for you and then you double down on that, that's when you're going to start seeing growth and change. For those who have an online store and they're like, when will my online store grow? What have you been doing to help grow your online store? Honestly, what have you been doing? And then if you haven't been doing anything, you're just hoping that somebody will find you. Well, there's your answer right there. But if you have been doing anything, look at the things that you've been doing and then say to yourself, this works, this does not. I'm going to double down on what works and I'm going to eliminate what does not. And I don't care if the experts say that this is the wrong way, it's working. And when I follow the experts, that tends to be when things fall off the wagon. And when I do things my own way, that's when things tend to succeed. Trust in you more than you trust the expert overall. Yeah, there's going to be some ideas out there that's going to spark things for you, and you're going to do it that way. But if you get stuck on, I need to do it exactly like Gary Vaynerchuk tells me to do, no shade on Gary Vaynerchuk, I like him. Then I could end up doing things in the wrong way for me. Because, for example, I'm a tarot reader. I do YouTube tarot readings. If I watch certain channels that tell me that I need to promote my videos this way, or I need to do my thumbs down this way, if that's not going to work for what I do. And I notice that whenever I start to try to do it that way, because they're the expert, um, things don't work out for me. So do it. Take take advice that works for you, and then throw out the rest. All right. Pile number 3. This is your reading. We have the bag. I said earlier the money bag, but this feels more like a trash bag. It feels more like you're getting rid of some stuff. We were talking earlier about the chariot moving forward, and also transportation, and also traveling and car issues as well. I have a feeling you're going to be an interesting pile 3. Because I keep looking at this bag. It's like there's some things that's bogging you down that you need to get rid of. Somebody or some things. Like maybe a cheaper car. Like maybe you pay pay monthly for your car, and instead you might want to look into um, getting a used car. Yeah, okay. So they're telling me, yeah, it's check your budget. They want you to look into your budget. There's extra expenses in there that you do not need to have. You can cut it down significantly, and that will help with your overall monthly expenses and your monthly income. Page of dice. The what is this? 4 of strands. Not great with my Roman numerals. And it'll tend to take me a minute. Oh, I need to clear off some energy real quick. This is sandalwood, by the way, if anybody's curious. And the candle I'm burning is a candle that I made that is available in my shop, magicalbutterflyspirit.com. All right, so Queen of Dice. First off, pile 3, you are under a psychic attack. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Outside of doing some spiritual work to get rid of this energy, they want you to get rid of clutter in your home, because that's where the negative energy tends to hide. So you want to clear out your home, get rid of things that you don't need. It's a good time to donate, you know, get out with the old to bring in the new. 3 of scoops. Your pile is so weird. You're not weird. This energy is weird. I don't know what this is. But there's something actively trying to stop you from going anywhere. One scenario I'm picking up is somebody that's in an abusive relationship, and they're like, you're not going anywhere, and they're controlling your money. Family issues as well. Maybe it's a parent that's controlling your money. A spouse. This might not be a physically abusive relationship, but it's dominating. I was trying to find a way to say it. Dominating situation, but somebody's holding the bag. Somebody's in control of your funds, and it's stopping you from going anywhere. And if you came here wondering when will you get money to escape, I don't know. I truly don't know because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it at all. I'm not seeing money coming towards you right now, Pile 3. This energy is very strong and very good at what they do. You're guided to get a personal reading, not from me. I will recommend in this situation Lady Manilyn, because I view her as someone who's a heavy hitter and can help you in situations like this in regards to like spell work. Pile 3. Outside of the spiritual realm, there's good old-fashioned 211 or 311 or whatever it is in your area where you reach out is find agencies that can help you get out of this situation because you need help. You need a lot of help. And without that help, you're not going anywhere. You need to really take the step to find outside resources to help you get out of this. Pile 3. And please do. Whatever the situation is, it might not be as suffocating for some people as others, but basically, like let's say going to a school out of state can help you. You know, go to your counselor and look into scholarships. But if it's more along the lines of a domestic situation, I'm trying to be careful with my words, so I hope you pick up what I mean. A domestic situation where you're 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 suffocating under this dominating energy, then you definitely need to find outside help, mental help, and also government agencies that can help you get out of situations like this, and local agencies and nonprofits. All right, pile 3. Moving on to pile 4. And those, pile 3, if you're still here, Lady Madeline is a YouTube tarot reader, so you could just do a search for her on YouTube. She also has a website, but I don't know the name of the website. All right, clear out the energy for pile 4. Pile 4. I just saw like a witch's cauldron, like a witch's brew. You guys are my psychic pal, for sure. I feel like you guys are heavily trying to bring some kind of manifestation into your life. Your pile is different because you didn't get like a story dice with pictures. You got letters. You might be into divination. Palm reading. Psychics. Just strong psychic skills. Very strong psychic skills I'm picking up from you. Pile 4. And it's emotional based, so you might be a strong impact, or the more somebody pisses you off, the stronger you get. But I'm looking at the Queen of Cups, so that's why I'm saying that it's emotion based for sure. High intuition. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Yeah, the Hierophant. Yes, you are definitely manifesting something. And yes, it is coming for some faster than others. Some has a laundry list. At the beginning of the reading, I was saying that it feels like it's overall life, like different things, like you're seeking love, money, prosperity, stability. Um, but in this case, we're focusing on money. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups twice? Come on. Come on. I told you. Your emotions is what drives your manifestation. The stronger you want it, the stronger it happens. And also, the stronger somebody pisses you off, the stronger it happens. You could also be off topic, but you could also be very good at protection spell, protection work, and it tends to be around your family, like more so than yourself. Like you include yourself in the work, but it's really more like you're protecting your family against other people or those you care about. Six of Swords. If you were thinking about moving, maybe you shouldn't move right now. Should not move right now. It feels like you need to let things come to you instead of you going to things. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 months might be a good time frame. If you're thinking about moving, maybe 8 months from now, 8 months to a year, or 8 months to 16 months. But at this current time, because there's something not in play yet. So if you're thinking about moving to another city, another state, another country, it's not in motion yet. The things that needs to be set up for you to be comfortable where you need to go, or the criteria that you have set up, is not set up on the other end yet. So you got to give it some time and buckle down where you are and make the best of where you are. Judgment. I'm looking at the number 2 and the number 20. And then number 6, something happened in your life in 2006. Oh, what was going on in 2006? I have 6 up here too, the 6 of Swords. 2006. I can't, I'm like I know your life. But I'm thinking to myself, there was nothing significant in 2006. Like if it was 2019, obviously, But like I'm like, what life events on a global scale in 2006? I can't think of anything. But 2006 for you is important. Also the age 26, also the age 62, also the month of February. February 26th? February. Something happened in the month of February 2006. Or in the OOs, like 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But it was in February. It was in the month of February. The Knight of Cups. So this was a money reading, but love's coming through. I was talking about earlier about you guys are manifesting a lot of things in your life. Should I go ahead and read it? No. Let's see what else comes through. High Priestess. Yeah, I need to go ahead and read it. Your love life, pile number 4, is affected by your money because it feels like you're trying really hard to get your all your ducks in a row before you start dating again or connect with this person from the past again. You don't have to. You could have your cake and eat it too. There's people in your life, there's people out there who are not going to judge you because you're living the van life, or you're not living in the greatest zip code in the world. They just don't care. Like, they don't see it like that. They don't see it the way you think people will see it. Especially if you're a guy. If you're a guy watching this and you're like, I don't have the greatest car. I'm lucky to have a car. I have a roommate. Like, you might be like, who's gonna date me when I'm like this? There's people who are gonna date you because you're a great person. You just have to find great people. And there are great people out there. So do not limit yourself based on your current financial situation and telling yourself, I can't be with anyone until X, Y, and Z happens. Because there's people out there you can be with now who's going to see you for who you are now. And then when you do get that big money bag of success, then they're for you, for who you really are and what you're really capable of doing versus the materialistic. Eight of Cups, you really want to go somewhere. Six of Wands, Six of Swords, and underneath of the Eight of Cups, you're really trying to move. Pile 4, wow. Like, I'm out this bitch. Like, it could be your job, picking that up. It could be your home. Maybe you're trying to find something that's cheaper. It's not the right time. It's not the right time. So, at least 8 months. So knowing that, right? Knowing that it's not the right time to get a new job or move, use this time wisely. Save up your money or whatever you need to do. Like, I don't know, spruce up your resume, go back to school. And so when it is the right time, you'll be ready. I'm going back to 2006. Something happened in 2006 for somebody watching this that was very important, extremely important, like a life event. King of Wands. There's. Are you a Libra? My Libra tends to have money and I call it money honey, where like their money and their honey is so intertwined that whenever I do a Libra reading, that tends to come out. You have a strong Libra placement, I'm pretty sure. Pile 4, somewhere in your chart. I'm trying to focus on your money, and love is coming through so heavy that it's hard for me to ignore. You are like, you're manifesting this love, and he's top choice. He or she is top choice. Prime rib, shelf, bottle shelf. Like, they're really a great person. Um, I'm wondering if it's the Nine of Cups. That's why I paused, because I was like, is it the Nine of Cups turning into the King of Wands? No, this is the King of Wands. This is somebody separate from the Knight of Cups. Hmm. Page of Cups. If you have children, help them financially. Like, don't throw them overboard. So you might be an older adult, and the kids are like ready to leave the nest, and you might be thinking like old school thinking they need to be on their own in order to survive and learn life lessons. No, I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling help them out. Don't don't like baby them, but guide them. Don't push them out quite yet. Give them time to get used to this crazy world. Six of Wands. All your manifestation is going to come true. Your money, your love, your home life. Pile 4. I don't know who you are. Please tell me in the comments. I'm Pile 4. You are something else. You are amazing. The level of skills that you have at manifesting, I don't even know if you know. how good you are, because it might be out of desperation. You might be like, I need, and if you could use that energy, because remember I was talking about it's a very emotional base that you manifest your prayers, your manifestation spells, however you roll. It's emotional base. It's in those moments when I need, not necessarily what I want, but like I need this, I need this, I need this, I need my rent paid, I need the mortgage paid, I need the car note paid, I need this money for the scholarships, I need food for the week, like I need gas money, like I need. Like you limit yourself to the bare minimum, because this is not even like I it's not a I want to travel, I want to go places, is I need somewhere more affordable to live. I don't want, or I'm not even trying to have a really expensive 2024 car. I need a reliable transportation. You're very like basic necessities, and you're being guided to look outside of that. Don't just ask for the bare minimum. I need $500 to pay the rent this month. Ask for, I want a situation where I never have to worry about paying rent. I need my car to work Monday, so I need to get it to the mechanic. I want a reliable car that's functional and fun, and fits my style. Like they want you to expand your horizons of what you can achieve, because Pal 4 you could achieve so much, so much. They're telling me Pal 1 and Pal 1 is for a lot of you, and for one person in a domestic situation, they want you to go to Pal 3. They also want you to spend money on your wardrobe, Pal 4. Like maybe you're like, I don't want to spend too much money. Like you don't, you're restricting the things that you desire in order to get the stuff that you need, when you could do both, is what I'm trying to tell you. Like it keeps coming to me like, make sure you say this, make sure you say it. So and it just keeps saying it in different ways, but it's really the same message of expand what what you're asking for, because your spirit, the universe is waiting to give you so much more. Powerful. And to answer the question in the beginning, when will this happen? If you were trying to manifest money for like an application or loan, within weeks. If you were trying to, if you're wondering about scholarships, within 4 months. If you're looking for money to move to another location, I'm getting like within a year. And if you're looking for other, like for your car, 6 months, a new job, 6 to 8 months, this love situation that's coming through within 2 years. Pal 4. All right, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you guys for being here. Until next time, bye bye.